guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. This video is sponsored today by She Said Yes Jewelry. Thank you so much, She Said Yes, for reaching out to me and gifting me this gorgeous little ring today. This beautiful eternity band is made out of 10 karat white gold and features many lab-grown gemstones all around the band. Share your key moments with your loved one. You can give this to your mom, your sister, even your boyfriend. You could definitely offer him a She Said Yes piece. She Said Yes is really great if you're on a budget and saving for more designer handbags like me. I don't often like to spend millions of dollars on Cartier and Van Cleef Arpels. I would rather spend my money on my handbags. So She Said Yes is a great alternative if you want a little bit of sparkle in your life, but you don't want to break the bank. She Said Yes do offer different sizing as well for their rings. I was able to order a ring that fits my finger quite well, and you know, my hands actually swell a little bit in the winter time. My hands are a bit swollen right now, but this ring really fits me quite comfortably. Some of my pre-existing other jewelry, it stacks really beautifully. She Said Yes offers a beautiful range of customizable jewelry from rings, necklaces, and bracelets. I was particularly drawn to this beautiful heart ring. You know, who doesn't love a beautiful heart? I love how you can customize the color of the gemstones. I love a little pink accent there. She Said Yes offers a wide range of different stones, including gemstones, moissanites, and pearls. I love how their jewelry is made out of solid gold, including 10 karat, 14 karat, and 18 karat gold. You can also choose platinum as a different option. She Said Yes has a great range of engagement and wedding rings, which you can even use personalization to engrave your name or your partner's name onto the ring. They have a wide range of different sizes, and the combination of stones you can choose are endless. For this particular ring, I loved the green shade, but I made it a little bit more Christmassy and added some red, and you know, you've got the white there too, so perhaps this would be a great little Christmas gift here. I've also playing around with the engraving option. You can choose from a few different fonts. And I just love how creative you can get on the She Said Yes website. I love the way that this little ring twinkles in the sunshine. Beautifully packaged their jewelry pieces in a box. They give you care instructions as well as to how to look after your jewelry. She Said Yes has offered me an exclusive discount today of 15% off. If you add Jessie15 at checkout, you can get 15% off your purchase. So thank you so much, She Said Yes. And remember, love lasts forever when she said yes. I wanted to talk about today it bags of this week because I noticed that on my Instagram, a particular Miu Miu bag is just all over my feed. I'm not sure why this Miu Miu bag gained so much popularity. Apparently, in my local Miu Miu store, this bag is sold out, and that really surprised me because I feel like over the last few years, Miu Miu hasn't been the most popular brand for bags, and they're really having a moment in 2024. And I wanted to also discuss other it bags that I think are emerging right now, brewing. So I have made previous videos about it bags over the years, you know, it bags of 2018, it bags of last year, and it's funny how fashion changes so fast. But yeah, definitely it bags, they kind of come, they kind of go, they get reissued again. It's interesting to see like why they become it bags and if it's a reflection of the current times as well. So this Miu Miu bag has really gone viral. I don't know if it has a particular name, but it seems like some sort of like top handle rectangle bag. It really reminds me of my plume bag, which is from Hermes, and I picked this up pre-loved actually, but this Miu Miu one definitely is trending more than the plume, I would say, purely because it has the branding Miu Miu here, which makes it a little bit more trendy. The Miu Miu bag itself, I believe, has charms attached to it, like little ropey things and like very messy looking friendship bracelets which adorn the bag. I've also seen people deck out these Miu Miu bags with really silly bag charms. This person here has a petite H bag charm. The turtle, which I actually have the turtle myself, which is cool. And even like plushies like Winnie the Pooh, I don't know, Stella Lou, Hello Kitty. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people wear these bags quite open and loose, just as seen on the runway. And apparently in Australia it's actually sold out. This bag also comes in a micro size, which you can also add to the bigger size, which looks really cute as a mama baby bag. I absolutely love this look in particular, and the way you style it is, I guess, very cool, casual, effortless. You can even hang a shoe out of it or a shirt and just use it as a casual everyday bag. Scoop it under your arm and you're good to go. This Miu Miu bag retails for around 5,000-ish Australian dollars, so for a leather bag I suppose it's not too bad. Let me know what you think of this bag, and to be honest, I've seen this a lot on my Instagram, but I haven't seen a lot of people in the handbag community unbox this bag yet. If you're tempted by this bag, let me know, guys, because I know Miu Miu as a brand hasn't been as trending for their bags over the last few years, but seems like now they are back on the radar, and they're really doing well. So yeah, I really like it personally. Would I buy it? No, I'm pretty happy with my Plume bag, and I find in general Hermes to be superior quality, so that's why I bought that one. Next bag that is super exploding on my newsfeed is the Row Margaux bag. This bag has been trending for the last few months, definitely seen on a lot of celebrities and influencers. The Row Margaux comes in many different sizes. The one in particular that seems to be trending is the larger size in a slouchy shape. And I think the Row Margaux is a nice everyday bag, good alternative to maybe a slouchy Birkin. But it does come at a price. It's quite expensive, the Row Margaux, and it's said that they're actually pulling the Row Margaux from a lot of different websites like My Teresa, Net-a-Porter, maybe where it used to be easier to buy, but now it seems like the Row Margaux is going to become even more difficult to get now that it's become very popular. You might only be able to order it directly from the brands. Said to have really great quality. The leather looks quite supple and squishy. Definitely has less structure than I would say a Birkin, which it's been compared to in terms of its hype and desirability. To me, again, reminds me of an Hermes Bolide, but I suppose the overall shape of the bag reminds me of an Hermes Bolide, but if you look at the side, it's not very much like a Bolide at all. I do have a Bolide just for reference, which is actually cheaper to pick up than a Margaux. So this one I bought pre-loved. It's a Bolide 35. The side of it doesn't look like a Bolide though. The side has more of a cinching thing, and the Bolide is, I would say, probably heavier than a Margaux. A lot of people have told me that the Margaux is quite lightweight, but let me know, guys, have you got your hands on the Row Margaux bag? I have seen more people unboxing it on YouTube, which has been really cool as well, and I wonder if there are going to be a lot of other hot styles coming out from the Row which go viral just as much as this Margaux bag, or whether it's just a one-hit wonder. I've also noticed this more trend towards buying vintage Kelly bags, and I've seen a few influencers sporting their vintage Kellys, particularly in the Rouge H color, but also, you know, black is always popular. And there's a real preference for box calf and heritage leathers. That real like big old school look, even beat up Kelly bags is trending, as opposed to maybe a few years ago where it was more about the Kelly 25 fresh from boutique, which is definitely still very desirable. I've just noticed a little bit more of a preference towards vintage, which wasn't always the case, and maybe it's also a sign of the times with people trying to be more sustainable or looking for friendlier price points. Maybe vintage is the way to go. And if you even look at the Miu Miu bag and the Margaux, they're also very relaxed, usable everyday bags. Maybe that's what people are looking for now, more practical styles to invest in, as opposed to these like tiny cutesy bags that were trending the last few years. Perhaps people are looking for bags that they can use every day for the long term. Perhaps as well the big bag thing is trending because, as I said, micro bags have been trending, and with every trend there seems to be like an opposite effect later down the line. Speaking of Hermes, I've noticed that the shoulder Birkin has definitely been showed more on my feed as well on Instagram, and that is because Hermes are reissuing a type of like shoulder Birkin this year. We did see on the runway a size, I believe it was like a 29 size Birkin, shoulder Birkin, which has like longer handles, which means you can scoop it under your armpit. But I have seen there's more people buying the JPG Birkin, or the original one that was issued around 2008 era. This one is much heavier and looks, but it does look quite cool, and it's a cool collector's piece. And although this bag was not as favorable a few years ago, I do think that it's going to become more fashionable now that they are reissuing a similar east-west shaped one this year. And also big slouchy Birkins. As I said, I think it's a similar trend to the Miu Miu and the Margaux. The big slouchy Birkin trend, beat up Birkins are definitely trending at the moment, and I see it a lot on my feed. And a lot of people love to deck their Birkins out with silly bag charms as well. Hello Kitty, chains, chrome hearts, charms. And this is something that I didn't see as much perhaps 2 years ago. But it's a trend that's been done before, but it's coming back again. And there's a big emphasis on personalizing your bag, which I really love because I have actually invested a lot into bag charms over the past few years. So I'm really excited that that's back in fashion and that I actually look quite cool with all my silly bag charms all over my bags. Now, when it comes to the mini bags, there are still a few that are currently trending. On my feed, I've noticed the Chanel 31 bag, which it was actually not that popular when it was first launched in the bigger sizes, but the past few months or so, I've noticed there's more of a trend towards going for the 31 bag in the mini, and I think it's quite cute. It's a little bit less, I don't know, it just has a bit of a different vibe to it. I'm surprised that now that big bags are back in fashion, the bigger 31 is not as favorable, but it seems like more people are wishing to buy the mini version. I guess it's like similar to the Chanel 22. A lot of people prefer the mini version compared to the bigger sizes. So although, big bags are back in fashion, I think there's always that market for these cute mini bags, and the mini 31 is one of those trending ones at the moment. Let me know what you think of it. I definitely think it's cutesy, but very overpriced since it's Chanel, and I personally wouldn't go for it myself. And then finally, I've noticed that for Louis Vuitton, they haven't had like an it bag for a while, but a lot of people are like personal shoppers and like fashion accounts are showing the Mini Vernis Nano Speedy in the pink or the blue with the little heart charms. And this is a really cutesy bag. I think it kind of, this like cutesy element is still very much trending. I mean, even with these like big bags that are coming back in fashion, you often see people adding cute plushies to it, which adds like a bit of youthfulness to the bag. And I would say the essence of this Nano Speedy is very youthful. Again, it's a bit of a throwback vibe. It's going back to that 2000s trends where vernis leather was in fashion. I absolutely love the colors that these bags come in, the pink, the blue. I think some of this collection had yellow in it as well, which was adorable. The pink one in particular, I think, is the best seller. Let me know what you think of this bag. I actually really love it. I think it's adorable. I just find that sometimes patent leather isn't the best in long term. Like, it's hard to maintain. Sometimes it gets color transfer. Sometimes if it's really hot, it can get sticky. So it's not the easiest leather to look after, but I love how it looks like a little toy, and it's very, it reminds me of like the Chanel Barbie collection with all the patent bags. So I do love it. And yeah, the blue and the pink are quite cute. So yeah, there's some of the trending bags that I noticed on Instagram. Let me know if you're into any of these, or what other bags have you noticed that are coming up on the trend radar recently. Thanks for watching my blabby video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you She Said Yes for sponsoring my video. If you would like to purchase any She Said Yes jewelry, just go to my description bar below, and all the information will be provided as to what ring I bought and the discount code as well, Jessie15. Thanks so much guys, and I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!